All right, good morning, everybody. Welcome in the mornings on Main Street. We've taken the show on the road, and we're live this morning at Buddy Allen Carpet in Donaldson. We're helping supporting the great organization called Dreams and Wishes of Tennessee, and we're going to raise donations for them all day long. So you guys can stop by Buddy Allen here in Donaldson and say hi and look at the Dreams and Wishes tree and just the donations, everything, as we just raise awareness for what I think is one of the best and premier. Well, all charities are fantastic. But this is really one that does such good work for kids who are battling cancer and put smiles on their faces. And if you've seen my page for the last 3 or 4 years, you know that I support Tanya and this organization with anything you could do. And we've had others that have just hopped on board too as well and have supported her cause throughout the years. So we're live this morning at Buddy Allen. We're looking forward to it. It's our first remote. We've taken the show on the road. I feel like a young Bob Hope. We've hit the road going. We have a studio audience here today, and they'll occasionally laugh at a few jokes that we tell, but but maybe not. So we'll do that. So Tanya will join us here in about 8 minutes to talk about the organization. Jenna Allen from Buddy Allen Carpet will join us at 7:30 to tell us why they're so invested in the community, and they do great work too as well. And giving back to the community and why they're so involved with Tanya and what she does. And plus, we'll talk to a few other people. We'll go to Cookville. We'll talk to a guy named Randy Adams, who there's a volunteer organization in Putnam County. They're having this big truck drive on this weekend to raise donations and all kinds of items for those affected by the tornado in Cookville. So he'll join us at 7:20. And at 7:40, our good friend, Justin Beasley. I know we had him on last week in lieu of the Christmas parade in Mount Juliet. That was postponed. There's some big changes to the Christmas parade that's happening this Saturday. So Justin will join us and talk about all those. As we do every morning, let's bring in the intern. Intern, I am missing you. I'm not sure where you are, but good to see you.
It's good to see you too, man. I miss you as well.
You do. You get some like tri-level lighting going on there. It's really neat.
Yeah, I have. So I'm at Santa's workshop.
Light burnout?
Yes, I did. Well, I have about 5 on me now because you're not using the lights here, so I decided to have a field day.
Yeah, I got a Christmas tree too. Do you see it's over this shoulder?
That is a nice Christmas tree.
Nice. It is a real live Christmas tree that's plugged in.
Is it? Yeah. Right. Straight from the factory.
All right, so don't go anywhere. We've got the comic strip tease coming your way in a little bit. We've practiced this morning, and it's really awful, but it's we couldn't make it through without laughing. So
right, exactly. We want to bring that to y'all.
Yeah, we'll do that too. All right, man. Don't go anywhere. So I'm going to share the screen here if I can do this every morning, give you the latest headlines, what's going on, what's happening. And hey, I did it. Thanks, intern. Latest headlines, December 15th, 2021. That's your e-edition of the Main Street Nashville rolling out this morning. And some of the big stories you'll see today. Remember this, when Governor Lee did the state-funded airline vouchers, you come to Tennessee and you'll get the airline vouchers and all that. It only drew a quarter of expected takers. Tourism chief still calls Tennessee on Me program a success. I'm not sure if you get 25% of anything, that's a success, unless you're a batter in baseball. But anyway, a lot of people were not happy with that. So that's the latest from Vivian Jones on the Tennessee on Me program success. And nobody really cares about my opinion, not a fan of that program. I thought we should give it back to the community and businesses and things around here that really stimulate the growth, and I was not a fan of that. But nobody asked me, and which is good. Move on down. Look at this. State collects $1.2 billion more in revenue than estimated. Had no idea that had happened. So Tennessee's collecting nearly $1.2 billion more than budgeted in revenue so far this fiscal year, and 2 weeks to go in the Christmas season that's happening. So that might be a little bit higher than that right there. Do you know all kinds of cool little stories you get every morning in the East Street edition of Main Street Nashville? We want to bring you this too as well. Dixon County residents counting their blessings after the tornadoes. Nice story by Sharon Lurie here. And you can see to the right of this, and everybody's asking, where can we help? And here's a nice little block on the side here. You can see where you get tornado recovery help. There's a number for Tennessee Emergency Management Agency, TEMA's crisis cleanup line. Community Foundation of Middle Tennessee is accepting donations for their Middle Tennessee Emergency Response Fund. And there's all the websites of things that you need to get a hold of. And this is something that's affected a lot of people. Due to the severe storm damage, US 70 remained closed from White Bluff Road and White Bluff near Pegram for several days, according to a release from TDOT. So when you travel that way, be careful. And if you want to help out, there are phone numbers right there that you can help out our friends and neighbors to the west in Cheatham County and Dixie County as they recover. And still seeing the images 4 or 5 days later. It's just awful. And then, I didn't want to talk about what happened in Mayfield, Kentucky. That's just takes your breath away. And what happened in Bowling Green the same way. But a lot of people are chipping in as we do. That's what we know what to do, is help each other out and hopefully put some smiles on some faces and let people know that we care. And that's what we're doing at 7:20 with Randy Adams from Putnam County. He's going to join the show and help us out and get the word out for people over there in the Upper Cumberland region who want to help out. So we're excited to have Randy on just a little bit. Let me go here and I'll scroll down some more. And then, I love this. National banner, front page, 65 years ago, Egyptians attack UN troops. And then all kind of world, national, and local stories on the front page of the national banner. I just love reading this stuff because if we lose sight of our history, man, we lose sight of a lot of things. So it's always good to see what was going on in the paper 60 years ago. Now, intern, I'm going to go way to the other side. Something happened yesterday that kind of went under the radar. If I can pull it up here. There we go. Man, I'm on fire today. George Jones Museum and Restaurant closes. I love the spot. And they said it's been a rough 2 years. We had the bombing last year, and they talk about it. It says it's been a difficult 2 years for so many. Our company has been no different. From the pandemic all the way through the 2nd Avenue bombing 1 year ago, we have fought for what is right for our loyal staff and local partners. And then for these reasons, a heavy heart, we announced we're closing the George Jones Entertainment Venue after a beautiful run. And I've been there several times, and I thought it was a great little spot, and they're closing down. Oh, man. Okay, well, I hate to hear that. Also, let's go with some good news here. Country Music Hall of Fame offer free admission on Sunday. Museum admission will be free that day from 9 to 5. Tours of Hatch Show Print and historic RCA Studio B will also be free. If you have never been to the Country Music Hall of Fame and you want to go, Sunday is your day to go because free admission. And I'll probably see Miss Cheap there. We love free admission and things that are going on. If you've not been there, I just go and see all the history there. You remember when this was located on Music Row in a small house over there, and now it's just exploded and so good and such a good anchor of downtown Nashville that we love it. All right, intern, you ready for this?
Yes, sir. Let's do it.
All right, our comic strip tease, and today we go back to the very funny and not funny Baby Blues comic strip. Now, we read this yesterday, intern, and so we're going to switch roles. You're going to take the role of the first, of the wife, and I'll take the role of the dad, okay? And evidently, they're trying to find a baby present for Christmas. Now, this is one cool thing about the Main Street Nashville e-edition. All the cartoons are here every single day. And like I said, we've known people who subscribe just for the cartoons, and we love it because they're all there. There's so many that's right there. There's Beetle Bailey underneath. All right, so are you good, intern?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and 3, 2, scene.
Zoe will be so disappointed if she doesn't get a baby pony face doll for Christmas.
This is crazy. Everyone's just sold out. I found one.
That's not baby pony face. That's baby eel face.
Who is designing dolls these days? Yes. Again, I hope our boss isn't watching. I told him the show starts at 7:10, so he doesn't see this every morning, so we're good. All right, intern, great job again today. You're really getting into this. I think we could have a nice little radio show of like the old school days. Remember when they would read, do plays and shows? You're only 25 years old. You remember that stuff.
I can look it up, though.
All right, we'll see you back for celebrity birthdays. Thank you. All right, again, we take the show on the road. Mornings on Main Street is live at Buddy Allen Carpet in Donaldson as we support Dreams and Wishes of Tennessee to raise donations and awareness and funds for this great organization. It's such a critical time of the year as they put smiles in the faces of kids who are battling cancer. I've seen the work firsthand. They do amazing work. So we're going to support Buddy Allen today and their support of Dreams and Wishes. And we come back on the other side, Tanya Sturm, the executive director, the founder, the chief bottle washer, everything for Dreams and Wishes of Tennessee, will join us next to talk about our organization. You're watching Mornings on Main Street.